Hi everyone, this is Christy from christysreviewsandmore.com. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Mesa pens. These are 30 ink gel pens. They're non-toxic, acid-free. So there's a total of, like I said, 30 vibrant colors, which include your glitter, your fluorescent, your metallic, pastels, and of course the classic colors. So these pens have 40% more ink is what it says. And of course it talks about, using them in different crafts, coloring books, etc. and scrapbooking. It comes in its own little carrying case, which is something that I like. It's a durable plastic hard case, and the pens just kind of snap into place. I've kind of got mine out of color order here because I've been using them a lot. But you can see how vibrant these colors are. I've been favoring the metallic, so you can see kind of my pink right here. It's pretty used up. The yellow's kind of used up a little. I did notice that with these pens it does have a consistent ink flow, so it does put more ink on the paper, but it also tends to, in my opinion, it feels like the pen, the ink gets used pretty quickly. I don't really have to, here's a coloring page that I was working on with him. I don't really have to tap the tip to get the ink to flow too awful much. Every once in a while I do, but as you can kind of see, I work with my ink pens, or my gel pens, excuse me, and when I color in a circular motion, so that way it doesn't leave the line marks, and it gets a nice, consistent, even flow of ink onto the paper. So I'm going to color up these last few spots here. It's pretty easy to work with. As you can see, it's just going onto the paper pretty nicely here. Again, working in some circular motions. And when I use a pen, I work in it in small areas at a time. I don't try to, color over one whole spot really fast. I just work little by little and gradually bring that pigment out to the edge of where I'm trying to color. So as you can see, here's my page. I don't know if you can really, yep, you can kind of see the gold dots. They are the glitter. And I have green around the edges. It's got the glitter. And then in the center I also have a little shimmery glitter. I really like these pens out of all the gel pens that I've have. I think that these have a more consistent flow and give good coverage to what I'm coloring. I've had some where the ink just doesn't flow well. It's got a full ink, but yet it doesn't seem like it goes onto the paper very well. I have to constantly tap the end to get the ink to start flowing again. These are really good gel pens, so if you're looking for a good quality gel pen, I do recommend these. Again, the thing I like about it a lot is that it's got its own little plastic case, so that way when you're storing them, you can store them flat. That way they're not to the tip so they don't leak, or not to the bottom so they don't leak. And I just noticed, I'm not sure why this one is leaking, but looks like I've got a bleeder. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. I haven't had this happen yet before, so, that kind of surprises me. But keep an eye on it because, good gel pens are hard to find, and this is just one. I haven't seen it. I wonder if I had the case sitting straight up, and maybe that's why it all went to the bottom. But it's good to store your gel pens on a flat surface, so that way they're not up like this or down like that. You want to make sure that they stay flat, so that way the ink just stays flat as well and doesn't run to the top or to run to the bottom. Sorry, I have a piece of dog hair there. But overall, these are some really good gel pens. I'll put some information in the comments about where you can find them. I was given these as a gift or at a discounted price in exchange for my honest, unbiased opinion of the product. Overall, I really like these, and these would be one that I would probably purchase again once my colors have been depleted, just because I really like how they look. I really like this pink especially. I didn't use any on this coloring page just because I don't have very much left, and I want to make sure that when I do use it, I use it in just a small area, so that way I don't run out before my pictures are complete. Again, Mesa pens, 30 gel ink pens with 40% more ink. Nice flow. I don't get that skipping when I'm coloring with them. Really nice smooth application, and they've got the little nice comfort grip on each one. So if you look at them, I don't know if you saw when I had it out, but they've got those rubberized grips, so that way when you're holding them, you're not putting a lot of pressure necessarily on your hands and making them feel sore or tired. Now obviously if you color for hours and hours, your fingers are going to get tired, but overall, my opinion of the Mesa pens, gel pens, I really like them. If you want to see more about them, you know, I'm going to have more on my blog, so check that out. But these are definitely a good investment if you are into crafts or coloring or scrapbooking. Again, thanks for watching. This is Christy at ChristysReviewsandMore.com. Have a wonderful day.